Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Welcome to episode 17. Look at this guy. He's dying. Eric. Let me go ahead and explain what's going on.
This shows the commitment that I have.
This guy is sick as a dog. And I'm probably going to get sick too because I'm not wearing a mask. And he thought about wearing a mask.
We said no.
We said no because we're committed to...
It doesn't represent the brand.
It doesn't. You sound like you've been through 5 bouts of COVID.
I know. I just have a cold.
Got hit by a motorcycle.
By the way, I just have a cold. I don't have a flu. I don't have the flu. I don't have COVID. I only have a cold.
I can't focus on this.
But
bienvenidos al episodio 17, episode 17.
Take it away.
And this is Eric at his worst / best because he's here.
That's right.
If you tuned in on Saturday night, you saw episode 18-19. You're dying, bro. I'm so sorry.
But it was great. It was a great episode.
And we want to call this episode Gracias Totales.
What does gracias mean?
It means thank you.
Total thanks.
Total thanks. Because we're very thankful for everything that's happened thus far as we started this whole journey of podcasting.
Yeah.
And how did you feel about the episode 18-19 that we did?
I loved it. It's the only episode I've watched twice.
Really?
And it's the longest episode.
56 minutes. We said we were going to do a minute. We're going to do 18 minutes and then 19 minutes. But then the 19 minutes became 50,000 minutes. But it was worth it.
It was worth it. And we were very, what's the word I'm looking for?
What?
When you are, I'll remember the word later.
Describe the concept
of the word.
Yeah.
When you have high hopes about something. When you have high hopes about something.
Uh-huh.
So we had really high hopes.
Yeah.
We planned this whole thing where we premiered the episode, so it started at a certain time.
Don't even get me started on that.
So the episode would transition from the 18th of November to the 19th at midnight. So we had really high hopes. We were really optimistic about the episode, but then what we didn't account for was that people needed to be awake for that. So
it was late. It was late for some people.
I stayed up with my kids.
What's our demographic? I think it's like 35 to 50-year-olds. So people were falling asleep. Look that up real quick.
But doesn't matter if you don't watch it live. You can go back and rewatch it.
Please.
It's a great episode. It has great content.
I think it's great. A great concept.
It's a great cultural mix with really good information.
Yeah.
Not information.
No, it was informative.
Yeah. With the Puerto Rico side.
Fantastic.
It has great information.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So
I was working on the episode Saturday night before the premiere at 11:42 p.m. and I had an error message on my beloved Final Cut, and I wanted to punch a wall because I never have error problems or issues on Final Cut. I was getting an error code, something or other, and he was like, "Are you good?" He was texting me, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "No, we have a problem, a major problem." And I kept saying failed, export failed, export failed. I was like about to give up. And then I deleted a frame. There was a little error. I know that if you're a Final Cut nerd, this is going to be interesting to you. If you're not, I'm sorry. But there was a frame 19622.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
19622.
The problematic frame in this video was frame 19622. And it was the exact frame when you were talking about cheering for France. When you were talking, in the episode, you're talking about how you were in Qatar, and you went to the Air France display, whatever, you were cheering for France. That whole section, frame 19622, was not working, and it was destroying the entire episode.
That's crazy.
So what did I do? I deleted France out of our lives. That's it.
So that just proves...
I put France in second.
So look, our channel we're almost at 500 watch time hours.
Okay.
498 points.
That's awesome.
Of hours.
Finally, we're getting there, bro. We're getting there. Yeah. What's our demographic for on the analytics for audience, and look at ages.
Subscribers.
And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, Maria's going to put down there the little link and everything. But it would be amazing if you were a subscriber It's good to let you guys watch the videos, but I think doesn't it count more that if you go to the episode, you watch the episode a little bit, and then you hit the like button, please, if you can.
Well, let's just start by saying 93% are men, 93.5, and 6.5 are females, which
my sister and your sister.
We've 6x the amount of women watching the show because it was 1% when
we've magnified it by 6 times.
6 times.
Wow.
6x. Look at that. And then our viewership, 25 to 34 is our biggest demographic.
Okay. So they would have been up at 11:42 p.m.
And then 35 to 44, and then 18 to 24.
Okay.
And most of them are 43% are in the United States.
Nice. 43%?
Yep.
What about the rest?
4% Argentina, 3% Indonesia,
Wow.
3% India, Thailand, UK, Malaysia, Vietnam, Canada, Spain, Germany, Australia, Italy, Philippines, France,
Wow.
Brazil, France. And I kid you not, 0.2%.
No way.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Brazil,
That's perfect.
Brazil, Bangladesh, Mexico, Turkey, Colombia, Russia.
I can imagine Bangladesh. We talk about Messi.
Crazy.
Yeah. There's a big following for Argentina and Bangladesh. So, anyway, episode 18 was fantastic. We had a great time. The concept again was great. I learned how to play percussion with Eric, Puerto Rican percussion, which was great.
So, in essence, what we're doing in this episode is we're going to lift up the previous episode.
Lift up the previous episode.
As one of the main things.
Discuss it. Yeah, because we want you guys to go check it out. I think it was a great cultural
Because it doesn't come out as a regular episode. It comes out as a bonus.
Yeah.
Are we going to put it on the audio only or no?
I am. Yeah, I'm going to put it in there.
But if you haven't gone watch that episode, we worked on it really hard.
Please go.
I mean, we worked on it for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We reaching out to people.
It was not easy.
Yeah, and then talking about the people, and we're giving thanks.
We're giving. Let's go ahead and give thanks. I want to start giving thanks to Mario Kempes.
Que capo.
Un capo, loco.
Sí.
The fact that he showed up and
then he said that he would do
a
it.
message.
He would do a. Was it him that said it? Or
no, Jorge Burruchaga said that too.
He would do it. Yeah.
Mario Kempes.
Thank you.
Class act. Muchas gracias, hermano. Gracias a vos por dejarnos un mensaje increíble.
Yeah.
El burro también. He left us a message, Burruchaga, and he said he wanted to hang out with us and do a episode.
You know, as I was watching it, it would have been fun to do something like, okay, we've done the 2 World Cups. Do we have anybody from the 3rd one? That's a goal. That's a goal for the podcast, to have somebody from the last World Cup champion team to give us a shout out.
Who can we talk to?
I don't know. We gotta figure it out. If you know,
it's a small town though.
If you have a way to contact anybody from the team, we'd love to have it.
Thank you to Mario Kempe, Jorge Burruchaga. And then on the Puerto Rican side, we want to thank
Julian Gil, especially Julian Gil.
He left like a 3-minute video.
It was incredible.
Incredible.
And so a couple of things about Julian Gil. One of them is the guy is in the middle of shooting a novela, a soap opera.
In Mexico, no?
In Mexico. Like, he is on location and he is working, and people think that, I mean, these people work mad hours. And the fact that he would do it, you can see he's from his trailer. He's inside
He's in his trailer. I thought that was incredible.
So I want to really thank you. Thank you
Julian
for that.
Gil, gracias, hermano.
And the stories he told. So there was one guy that apparently downloaded our episode and downloaded a clip of Julian Gil talking.
Yeah.
And then he tagged the soccer teams in Puerto Rico he was talking about.
What?
And I think that was incredible. We should find that and tag those teams too.
We have to tag that.
Yeah, because he mentions teams from Puerto Rico. He mentioned that he played for River Plate. You know, he mentions all this stuff that he's doing and stuff about soccer in Puerto Rico that it's just incredible to hear. I mean,
it was incredible to hear. It was incredible. It was a great transition point to our next guest, which was Rafa Aldamoy,
was very knowledgeable.
Who was like I said in the episode, encyclopedia of soccer. The man knew everything.
Yeah, and we had to
super cool guy.
We had to cut that a little short, right?
We had to
cut because it was a lot.
We could have gone another 15 minutes with him. Fantastic work.
We got to figure out the interview process with people and their computers and stuff, because I think the audio wasn't great on that one, right?
Yeah, we have to work on. I think we have to figure out whether we want to do Zoom or maybe FaceTime or whatever. But
Yeah.
Or have him here.
But thank you for that, Rafa. That was great.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then Sophia, the last gift. She
I had to cut it down a little bit too, and I apologize, but I had to make sure that we fit everything in there.
Yeah, and she's a Boca fan. So
she's a Botera grande.
We didn't plan on that.
Grande, Sofía, grande.
We didn't plan on that, but we had a River and a Boca guest.
Estuvo increíble, perfecto.
Which is incredible.
Perfecto. Toma mate. She drinks a lot of mate with
and
families.
she plays professional paddle for the U.S. team. Which again,
you gotta go watch the episode because this is crazy. The stuff that we got to find out.
So thank you for everybody that made it possible. Thank you for Seba for editing that stuff.
Oh,
and thank you for our people for watching it and our families and wives and friends.
You know, we'd be a lot more grateful if you guys that haven't seen the episode went on YouTube and watched the episode. Hit the like button. I know this is weird. I don't like asking people to hit the subscribe or like button, but it's important. I guess it's supposed to help, YouTube so yeah.
63% of the people.
This guy got stats. I love it.
Well, I'm right there. Oh, what happened? I just pressed the button. 37% of our viewers are subscribed and 63 are not. So we have more viewers that are not subscribed. So please subscribe.
Please. It would be nice. Please.
Yeah, because once we reach certain certain benchmarks, you still see a commercial, but this time we get paid for it.
I know, we get something.
Because you still see a commercial anyways.
This is hard work, but we're enjoying it. We actually do enjoy it. And
we're really not doing it for that. We're just having fun.
We're having fun.
It might be nice.
Yeah. So Eric, let me ask you, just and since we're in this Thanksgiving situation, this Thursday is Thanksgiving, and in the United States, Thanksgiving is a major holiday, and we spend time together with families, and we eat, and we drink, and we hang out, and we give thanks. What is, let's say, a couple of things that you're grateful for in terms of life in general?
Ooh.
Give me a general. Doesn't have to be soccer related. We'll get to that later. But so let's say one or two things that you're grateful for in life right now.
Well,
being super grateful, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be a what is it? Sentimental thing.
I think it should be sentimental.
But I want to give thanks. I think God would be, and I don't want to be like, but God,
wait, how?
God and health.
How?
You know how the artists
God
are like, oh, God, thank you for my Oscar, you mother. I thank God.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, God, first of all, because of, in my, I don't know if I should share this, but in my family, we went, my household.
You went through some things.
Yeah, I'll share. She's okay with this. My wife she was just told that she beat cancer. So
I know you're sick, but I don't care. Let's do this. Come on.
No, do the.
I don't care.
You're crazy. So it's been.
That is beautiful, bro. Hold on. What?
Yes.
Oh yes!
Oh my goodness. So
listen. I have to say, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God and to the people that took care of Laura and everything. Yeah. She passed the test.
The crazy thing is that she was diagnosed on her birthday.
Wow, man.
Which is in November, and then it took her a full year. And on her birthday this year, exactly to the day, she got told the news that after everything, the treatments and everything, she's cancer free. So that was incredible.
I want to give you a hug, but you're sick as hell.
Other than the fact that we have a 1-year-old and an 8-year-old, it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year. So God and health.
The worst time to start a podcast. Let me tell you.
My primary sources of thanks.
Amen.
So yeah, thank you.
I want to thank God as well.
Yes.
For your friendship. I want to thank God I want to thank God for my wife who puts up with all this. She Saturday when I was working on the episode Saturday night, I had told her we were going to watch You've Got Mail because we always do it every year before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I was in the office working my tail off with these error codes on Final Cut. So I went over to her at the end and she was knocked out on the couch and I go, baby, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. We'll try again this week sometime. So hopefully we can watch You've Got Mail because If we don't watch it, then we have a crappy Thanksgiving, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it to our family.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for her. Andrea, te quiero mucho, te amo. Thank you for being my rock through this entire process and for being patient with me. Thank you. And
Qué lindo.
qué lindo, loco. And I also want to ask you,
Uh-huh.
what is one thing you're grateful about en el mundo del fútbol, in the world of soccer?
One thing or three things?
Hey!
You know what? No, I know what.
Go ahead.
It's very specific.
Uh-huh.
I am very thankful that
Dímelo.
Neymar and Messi were able to help the whole hatred between Brazilians and Argentinians
Fix it.
and help us work through. We can be rivals in the thing, but we can still be friends.
Yeah.
I think that's, for me, that's huge.
That's fantastic.
very
Totally.
not more than because this was pretty awesome winning that, but I think that's a highlight that not a lot of people are talking about.
That's wonderful.
Because Brazilians and Argentinians literally killed each other for this stuff for years.
At the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all deserve to be loved and respected. And so I agree with you 100%. I'm also grateful for that. Oh, I'm also grateful.
Yeah,
Go
what
ahead.
are you worried for the soccer?
I was going to say, this may not be necessarily soccer related, but we are Argentinians and Argentina did elect a new president yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful for that. I don't know what Javier Milei is going to offer to Argentina. Time will tell. He is a big question mark right now. We're not going to get political, but we do want to say it's good that Argentina held somewhat decent, fair elections.
Yeah.
And we have a new president. So we'll see what happens.
Because the country's struggling.
Struggling.
Like if we can promote something is go to Argentina because your dollar
is going to save our butts.
Goes a long way in Argentina.
100%. It's not.
You can today go to Argentina and eat at a 5-star restaurant
for like 30
with a group of 4.
And what?
With
$50?
Everything.
$40?
No.
Less.
Yeah,
Terrible.
$15 for the whole table.
It's really difficult to see your family in Argentina going through what they're going through and not really be able to do much about it because it's something they live through day to day and it's really frustrating. So I'm grateful that hopefully this is a new page in the history of Argentina.
Yeah.
And we can move forward somehow.
But please don't fix the dollar rate until like 2 weeks from now because I'm going for a week and I'm doing all my Christmas shopping in Argentina. No, bring it back. So don't fix it.
El dólar justo antes
Don't fix it yet.
Oh my gosh. All right. So in terms of soccer, I'm grateful because this is going to sound cheesy, but I'm grateful that people in the world of MLS, like Marcelo Balboa, have let us into their world and they're connecting with us. And people like experts, like people like Rafa Lamuy and Robbie Ron from eFootball have connected with us. That's a big step in the door, big foot in the door for us that we go in and be able to connect with people. And I'm super excited because it's only the beginning. We're just starting this. And I feel like we're going to have more and more and more connections.
You know, I thought, because I've always been in this world as either a client that on social media and I've approached, like I remember at one point, like 7-8 years ago, I contacted Logan Paul's people because we wanted him to show at a client's booth at an expo. And at that point, I had to call a manager. It was very, it was like at that point, 7 years ago, it was like
jumping through hoops.
It was like $100,000 to get him there for an hour. It was crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I've always been, it's been very impersonal, the whole internet and everybody that's worked on this side of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it hasn't been.
It's been
a lot of people
very direct.
Opening their wisdom,
responding immediately. Yeah. It's cool, man.
Yeah,
it's just a cool vibe. All right, so last thing I want you to ask that you're thankful for is an aspect of the podcast that you're thankful for, or how the podcast has made you grateful somehow.
You know what? It has been a vehicle to enhance our relationship, man, as a friends, because we've always been friends, but we haven't killed each other and we're spending more time than usual.
Yeah.
So
it's beautiful, man. I gotta say, it's the same thing for me. We've been friends since you were a pastor in West Palm Beach in 2004.
Yeah,
that's when I met you. You invited us to lead worship in
20 years,
church,
roughly.
About 19, 20 years. We've been friends.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden now, like in 2023, like 18 years later, you're like, hey, you want to do a podcast? Here we are. We're doing a podcast together. And it's just been, and I'm also grateful for this podcast because it's a great outlet for the both of us. We have different careers and stuff. And I feel like you said in the beginning when we first started, you were like, this is a chance for me just unwind and have fun. And we're having fun, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. I love it. So
let's not stop having fun.
We're gonna keep going. Whatever happens, if we only even end up with like one person that subscribes, only one person subscribes between now and end of the year.
Even if they tell you to cut your nails, or even if they make fun of the chubby guy dancing.
They told me to cut. Somebody on social media, I'm not gonna say who, but we had a conversation. Told me to cut my nails. And I was mildly upset and also amused. And I told him to cut his beard. And then he goes, I'll have you know that I don't have a beard, I have a mustache. And we kind of connected and talked a little bit. You know who you are. If you see this episode, you know who you are. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I'm a guitarist and I apologize for short and long nails. It is what it is. All right.
No.
So, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Eric is really sick. You guys keep him in your prayers and thoughts.
Nah, I'll be fine after, I think 1 or 2 more days, and I'll be fine.
And then I'm going to get sick, and we're going to be doing the same episode.
Yeah.
And next week's episode, I'll be the one that's contaminating you.
Why did you not tell me that I look like a crazy person?
No, you have a screen there. And
I didn't.
You look good, though. You look good. Okay, so, before we go, do you have something to say?
No.
Before we go, tomorrow, Martes 21, Martes. Tuesday, the 21st. We have important games coming up.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Paraguay, Colombia, which, by the way, Colombia beat Brazil last week.
That's incredible. Incredible.
Oh, yeah!
By the way, real quick, I have a new stat. Mm-hmm. It's been 70 years since Uruguay beat Argentina. I think it was Argentina or any team 2-0.
What?
By 2 goals. 70 years.
What? In general?
In general.
Ever?
Yeah. Maybe Argentina.
Where'd you find this stat?
I read it in the comment. It's.
Did you vet the comment?
Yeah, no. It was true. It was true, but I don't remember if it was Argentina or any.
And by true, do you mean you went on Wikipedia and looked it up?
Yeah, no. And I look all the stuff, and
Wikipedia.
70 years.
Nice.
Good for you. They have an Argentinian coach. Maybe that's why.
Hey! So tomorrow, Paraguay, Colombia. Ecuador, Chile, Uruguay, Bolivia. They're playing in Uruguay, so Bolivia's going to get probably manhandled a little bit.
Yeah.
Brazil, Argentina. Ay. That's going to be, so tomorrow you get the chicken noodle soup and sit.
I've been eating soup. It's all I'm eating.
But anyways. No sé qué. And then Peru, Venezuela.
Yeah, and then we have
Maria, Peru, Venezuela. A ver qué pasa.
Venezuela's doing great. And we have the...
now what up, pana?
By the time that we do the next episode... By the time we do the next episode, the playoffs started.
Yes.
For the MLS.
That's right. We're going to the game on Saturday. Yeah. Saturday night.
It's Saturday night or Sunday?
It's Saturday night. The 25th?
Yeah. I'm coming back from South Florida that day in the morning. So
I'm important.
No, it's my in-laws. We went to eat. I'm
important and I'm going to come
We're going to go eat because they're all vegetarians in that house, so we don't eat turkey. So.
Oh. Well, it's Saturday night at Exploria Stadium, and are we gonna do anything? Are we gonna film ourselves there with the truck, pickup truck or whatever?
I don't think the pickup truck. But
no? You don't want to do that?
No, I don't think we have time. Plus, Danny's home with the baby. We have no help.
We only got Maria, and Maria's already like rolling her eyes at us. She's done with us. She's done. She wants to give up already. Maria. Danny takes a lot of abuse from us, and now Maria is the new Danny until Danny comes back, so it's not easy.
Yeah.
So Maria, thank you for what you do. Gracias. Muchas gracias. All right, are we good?
It's supposed to be a short episode. Are we done?
25 minutes, we're good.
Ooh.
All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Episode 17. Gracias totales. Thank you. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., you should still be thankful. We love you guys. See you later. Bye.